Good evening, folks. Welcome back. Okay, so we're gonna get on to getting back with our nodes. Okay, so we're it's been quite a while, but we're actually up to the object info node. Okay, and it's actually quite a fun node, this one. So I'm looking forward to doing this. Gone through it quite a bit, and hopefully, I am trying to make these a lot better and give you as much information as possible on them. Okay, so yeah, let's get started. So first of all, get into cycles render. Okay, and then we're just going to change this across to our node editor. Okay, and let's just let's add a simple material just so we've got something down there to play around with. And I do apologise, I still haven't got around to putting my screencast keys back on either. Okay, so let's get import and object info. Okay, so this is your object info node. All outputs, no inputs at all. So the object info node gives information about the object instance. This can be useful to give some variation to a single material assigned to multiple instances, either manually controlled through the object index based on the object location or randomized for each instance. For example, a noise texture can give random colors, or a color vamp can give a range of colors to be randomly picked from. So we're going to have a look through that. Not the noise texture, we will be going into that part, but we will be going into to use the color vamp. I might actually give the noise texture a go, just see what it's like. Bear with me 1 second. Stupid Avast. Had so many things going wrong with the computer lately. I see. I'll just leave that until later. That's fine. Okay, so as I said, yeah, there's no inputs and they're all outputs. No properties for the node at all. And then we have our outputs, which are location, object index, material index, and random. Random is the most fun one, I've got to say. Okay, so location is location of the object in the world space. So this seems to be controlled on an RGB value basis, so depending on whether you're at plus or minus X, Y, and Z, it corresponds to an RGB equivalent value. The shader node expects a value of between 0 to 1, so the values are 0, 0, 0 is black, 1, 1, 1 is white. So that's just going by this, so 0, 0, 0 is black, 1, 1, 1. It's pure white. Okay, so let's have a little look. When inside the 0 to 1 values, the object behaves normal for the values outside 0 to 1. When using the mapping, things can get a bit crazy. So let's have a little look. So we'll put this over here, and we're actually going to go and use mapping. So where's our mapping? It's been a while since I've used these because I've been going along with Substance Painter. Where the hell is mapping? You know what? There we go. Saves messing about, doesn't it? Okay, so let's use that vector into there and location into here. Can we switch this into material? Not material. Render. Okay, let me just have a little look, see what's happening here. So if we have our location as 1, 1, 1 comes out white. So 5, 3, 1. So as you can see by the location here, depending on the location of what you've got, changes how that is basically. So if we just come out of this and let me have a little scale that down a minute. Let's go to there, X, and then shift. Oops. So we do shift D along the X, shift D along the X, shift D along the X. So if we now go into this mode, there we go. As you can see, the materials react differently depending on the location value. So that could be quite cool in some games, on some instances, to be honest. So again, if we now, best way to do this is snap that to cursor. So we'll leave 1 in the middle there, and then we get that on the Z, get that on the Z, get that on the Z. Okay, and then we on the Y, on the Y, on the Y, so that we can get a good sense of basically all locations. You probably do that, shift D on the X. Obviously I don't expect anybody to be obviously doing this exact thing. Let's get rid of that one. Do that, and that. And then if we do shift D along the Z, bring that down to there. Shift D along the Z, bring that down to there. So that kind of gives us shapes like everywhere, which is cool. So if we do that, you can now see how that basically is a different value on each location. And then changing your location value changes how everything is and how everything looks. Which is quite funky. Okay, so then the other way is we can now delete that out, and then we add in our vector note converter math, and add that through to a value, and then we want why can I not remember where any of these are? This mapping though, finally. Adding a colour ramp there. Now this is quite cool. So with our colour ramp node here, what we can actually do is let's select this and go up here. We'll have this red. Let's add another one in, and let's do that yellow. Let's move it across to there. Add another one over here. Let's make that green. Add another one over here. Just kind of try and evenly space them apart. Make that light blue, And then let's make this one a dark blue. So you've got a nice range of colours there. If we do into there, well, into there. There we go. They're now assigned by the index values, I believe. But again, it works the same. It's still by location. So depending on what location they're actually in, is how they're changed and how they react. So that's quite cool. I actually find this node, the object info node, to be quite fun. Okay, so that's that one. Oops. So that's location. So by adjusting the rotation, the scale, location, it's going to change. So obviously that's by using the mapping node. So let's just bring that mapping node back a minute. Again, you know, I actually made this one myself. This the whole script for this one I made myself, so I was quite impressed with that. So yeah, as we adjust the scale, the rotation, everything changes. Does it work on vector as well? What points? Okay, well yeah, you get the point by now. So let's throw that one just across there. Bring that one back up to there. Okay. So then we have our object index. Oops. So object index. Object pass index, same as the object index pass transforms. So the same as in the toolbar basically. For each object, set a pass index. Okay, so this one's a little harder, but let's go for it. So we need subtract, and we need a where have we gone? Where are they? A mix. Is that the right mix? Mix RGB. That's the one. Okay. So object index. So by your index, you set an index for each color basically, and at each time that object passes through the index, it gets assigned that color. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to set up now. So that's going to be a value of 1. So I need 1, 2, I need 3 of those. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that completely, otherwise that's going to confuse everything. There's going to be a lot of nodes on this one, so that one over there, and we're going to set that value to a value of 2, and we're going to set this one to a value of 3. So they're your index values. So index 1, index 2, index of 3. Okay, and then we're going to do apologise about this, folks. This is really hard. Factor, and in fact I'll actually put this through like this now, so you'll be able to see. You should be able to see as it all reacts basically. So if I do D on that one and bring that across here. And yellow. This value down to factor. This one into colour. Okay, so they're all going to go to the value of 1, which is our red at the moment. So then we have a value into factor. Into there. Make that one green. Okay, that into factor. That into there. And that one pink. And then we do that into there. Okay, let me just check how this is done now. So this should now, if I've done it correctly, okay, there and there, that into there, that one, and we have that one, and then that. Is that correct? It is. Okay, but it's not doing anything for me right now. So, what have I done wrong? Ah, that's what I've done. Okay, so that one I have to next one, index 2, index 3, next one, index 3. There we go. And then you can see how it's using it now. So if I change this one, aha, see that's what I've done wrong. Because I've changed the wrong one. So that's meant to be 2. That one's meant to be 3. There we go. That's better. So I've changed that. After pink, there we go. So then through each one, whoops, you can now see. So it's 1, 2, 3, and this actually gives us a 4th for some reason, this one. Well, actually no, because it's 0, 1, 2, 3, isn't it? Okay. But yeah, as I say, it's a little strange, that one, but that's how the object index actually works. So then you have your material index. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to box select that and get rid of those. So material pass index is the same as the material index pass. Okay. So we're going to need another math converter. Just check this. I won't just set it all up again, so I'm just making sure that it's all run okay. And we're going to do this on divide. We're going to do material index over to the top value. So the bottom value is 2. Not sure how much of it in use that actually, how much of a part that actually plays, but I'm just going to do it for now because it's there. Converter, color ramp, and I knew I needed that one before. I should have left me with a color ramp there, but yeah, okay. So probably going to work the same, isn't it, really? Okay, let's do that's going to be fully red. That's going to be a little bit of a yellowy brown. That's going to be green. That's going to be turquoise, and that one's going to be a very dark blue. Okay, so is this going to be this? Is this going to set the same, or is it going to be on material? Material index. Okay, so they've all got index 1 for some reason on here. So I must be able to change that. And I'm pretty sure that I can, because I've done it last time. Bear with me 1 second, folks. This has kind of just puzzled me a little bit. See, sometimes you can work everything out and then you just get stuck. Okay. Not sure why. Okay, so it's not controlled by that. Obviously that's going to change it up, isn't it? And I'm not sure why I didn't. Put this one down. That's not going to help. Okay, this one's boggled me. This one I'm now stuck on. I don't like being stuck. But I will find this out. Nope, that's... Oops. Colour scheme has changed to Windows 7 Basic. Why? What are you doing that to me for? Okay, whatever. My computer likes to do some weird things. Okay, if I can't find it now, then it's something I'll have to come back to. Okay, that's going to be something I want to come back to because it's just going to pee me off otherwise. Okay, so then we then have our random, and random I really like. So if we do get rid of that, we do our random into there, it literally just changes everything. So if I now do that, delete everything there, let's add in a cube, scale that cube down a little bit, Shift D on the X, Shift D on the X, and by the way, if anybody knows the answer to why the material index was not working for me, because I've forgotten, please let me know. It would be much appreciated. Just, yeah, do that. This is literally just to just so that I can show you the random one in all of its glory, because it is fantastic. Okay, there we go. So then, to bring that material back there, so why is it? I do not understand why it's done that to me, because it shouldn't have. There we go. Okay, and now it doesn't want to work for me at all. This is just brilliant, this one, isn't it? So, material, object info, and then right, I don't get why this is not working now. This is just really annoying me. It's very, very annoying me. Okay, cycles. can tell this is annoying me because now I'm just like rushing through it. There we go, and now it's working. So not sure what went wrong before, but if I just do constants, let's move this across, move that across. You know, I've tried for so long to get this tutorial out. It's took me ages. I've been that busy just doing everything. It's ridiculous. Okay, so now if I also data seconds. Scale that down. There we go. Now it's working. You know what? That and that is really annoying me. I just want to show, as I said before, the whole thing in all its glory. There we go. So obviously pick better colours than I did, but you know, if you change these colours and mix them all up, you can really come up with something quite fantastic. Okay, so now if I shift D on the Z, I know this is going a little wild, but I love it. Okay, so now we're here. As you can see, as I did say that, you know, that was the most fun one really. And then depending on how you want to change it, it can all come out really, really funky. But I actually really like. No, that's quite cool. So yeah, folks. Sorry about the little hiccups there, and yeah, thanks very much for watching. That's the end of our object info. Just whilst we were talking about the random, it's a random number unique to a single object instance. That's how this all works. So it gives each number a pass index, and that's how it adds in a colour for each one. So yeah, that's the end of that one, and I found that quite fun, to be honest. I hope you did too. And if you'd like to leave a comment, like, subscribe, much appreciated. So thanks very much, folks, and ta-ta for now.